Good day, ladies and gentlemen, little sisters and brothers. Little Miss Ivy and I have a very redacted dissertation we would love for you to vet for us. The real version, we'll upload it whenever we find a spot. So we are going to run right through this, hopefully without any fighting words. We call it the Ivy Scribey Double Doctrine Destabilization Dissertation. Check it out. Please turn to Genesis chapter 10, verse 5 in the KJV. Quote, "Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And to them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Magi, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshesh, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and the R word, and T, and the sons of Javan, E, and Tishish, and Kittim, and something starts with a D." Listen extremely closely in the KJV. "By these," everyone just mentioned, "by these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families, in their nations." Example, bingo. So as you can plainly see, even in the KJV, you can clearly hear the sons of Japheth are not the Gentiles. And just so you don't think that we're mistaken thus far, swing down to verse 32 for a minute. Quote, "These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations in their nations." Listen up. "And by these," sons of Noah, sons of Noah, "and by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood." Example, even in the KJV, bingo. So as you can plainly see, even the KJV translators knew there was a difference between the Gentiles and nations. I mean, didn't it just say the sons of Japheth, quote, "By these," the sons of Japheth, "were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands," which can only mean a very specific group of people in a specific isle area. And then it, regarding all the sons of Noah, it said, quote, "And by these," the sons of Noah, "were the nations divided in the earth after the flood," which can only mean the Gentiles Japheth scattered are different and distinct from the nations, all of the sons scattered. But I know. 4 words. I'm colored, you rebel. I got that. I figured as much. That's why I blew 20-year-old dust. That's why I blew 20-year-old dust off of my second book to show you what the scholars say. Yeah, we're going to call them scholars. Okay, I'm going to skip that part. Okay, listen up and listen closely. According to the Holman Bible Dictionary, under Goyim, Goyim, quote, listen closely, listen up, and perceive it, people. "Though not synonymous in English," in meaning, equivalent or similar in meaning. There's no similar or equivalent meaning. Listen up. "Gentiles, comma, nations, comma, pagan, comma, heathen are variants chosen by translators to render Goyim in Hebrew. Gentiles and nation suggest race and territory, while pagan and heathen suggest religion." Example, bingo. In simple terms, there isn't a single word to describe the true meaning of the Goyim in English. It has many meanings, and the translators, who were knowledgeable of the customs, styles, and mannerisms of our people, use different words with different meanings to convey the difference in the meaning at the correct time for the English reader. Let me say it again, all over again, because that's important. In simple terms, there isn't a singular word to describe the true meaning of the goyim in English. It has many meanings, and the translators, who were knowledgeable of our customs, styles, and mannerisms of our people, use different words with different meanings to convey the meanings at the correct time for the English reader. As you can plainly hear, the scholars clearly knew there was a difference between the specific Gentile race and the more common nation meaning. But just in case you think I'm a one-trick pony, oh, I was going to say something else. Okay, let's continue. According to the Theological Word Book of the Old Testament, under Goy, G-O-Y, subtitle, Etymology, I'm going to cut to the chase. Quote, according to Von Soden, Goyim means people, whereas CAD verse 59 gives the more precise meaning, group / gang. In addition of the Mari documents, the editors have sometimes translated the word as tribe and sometimes territory. Listen up, listen up. Malumat contends that in the Mari dialect, Goyim basically refers to an ethnic gentilic unit to which has been added a geographic element under the royal administration. Example, bingo. But wait, check this out. Under meaning, I'm going to cut to the chase. Listen up. Quote, this is evident in the usage of the Old Testament. Talk about Goyim. This is evident in the usage of the Old Testament, where, although am, on the back end of Goyim, is used much more frequently to denote a gentilic unit, Goy denotes a people considered either politically or racially. Spielser contends that whereas, quote unquote, am, which is on the back of Goyim, denotes Consanguinity. We're gonna go over it, what it means, but I'm gonna go over it back. I'm just gonna say the C word, okay? Spielser contends that whereas am, which is on the back of Goyim, denotes the C word and a common racial parentage. Stop. Bingo. According to Wikipedia, under that C word, Consanguinity, quote, meaning blood relations and is the property of being from the same kinship as another person. And that aspect, the C word, is the quality of being descended from the same ancestor as another. Example, bingo. But wait, let's continue. Quote, we find that the three major aspects of race, government, and territory all contribute features of their own towards a comprehensive picture. The element of common racial origins with its basis in that C word plays an important part in the structure of a Goy, even though it is more strongly expressed in the Old Testament by the term the AM and MISHPACHAH. Example. I'll just leave it at that. My God's will, we'll get to the next video. Look for, as soon as I find a home, or I don't want to say that, as soon as I find a spot just to upload the videos, you know I don't care about anything else. You shouldn't either. As soon as I find a spot, I'll let you know. If they cut me beforehand, I'm going to ask Spicy and other people around the spot that got my information, and there's some of you I see that email me. I can tell you where it is, and if you would please let the people know where we are. on Facebook or something, because I don't have a Facebook account or anything like that. All right. Hopefully you understood what this meant. If not, of course, I do a lot more explaining on the long version. I'm going to upload it as soon as I find a spot. All right. By God's will, look for the next.